Now, Clayton is in a paternity lawsuit where Kim Kardashian actually stands with Odell Beckham Jr., and Dave Portnoy's inner Swiftie is showing. Hey everyone, it's Hannah Fletcher, and welcome back to Shared News. We have so much to get into in terms of this week's headlines, but before we do so, make sure that you guys go ahead and give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn those notifications on so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. Now let's break down this week's headlines. Khloe Kardashian gets a cheek surgery post-skin cancer up. Now on the Kardashians, you may or may not remember that this last season that took place, Khloe was very candid about her skin cancer journey. Now she ultimately had to get the cancer removed, and she became very candid about her experience, and she opened up about an indentation that remained on her face post-skin cancer up. Now she was able to ultimately end up getting that filled in months later, and now we are learning about this operation from Khloe. She took to Instagram on her story to detail her gratitude, stating, quote, "This is my indentation before my Armenian tribe helped filled my cheek with the okay from Dr. Fisher. I waited over 9 months to get this filled, by the way. Patience is everything. And of course, we have to make sure medically everything is all safe." Now, Khloe went on to mention about how proud and excited she's been over this whole skin cancer journey. Obviously, she's very proud to have defeated skin cancer. However, she's also commented that she's drawn on a brand new bond with so many people by becoming candid and open about this operation, this process, and this journey. I personally am so excited to have seen Khloe open up and become very authentically honest about this experience. I feel like the Kardashians, whenever they have an opportunity to utilize their massive platforms to be able to give insight into the very human things, such as, unfortunately, skin cancer and the skin cancer journey and what that entails and what that looks like, I think it's really great for them to break down that wall and to be able to build bonds with their fans and with users that are on social media apps by sharing their journey. So I personally am very glad that Khloe is becoming very open, especially about the cheek filler process and what that's looking like, and the fact that it took her a long time to be able to fill in this indentation that was in her face, and that she couldn't have done it without all of this wonderful support from so many different doctors. I love that she's chalking up the support from the doctors. So let me know how you guys feel down below in the comments about this skin cancer journey and how it's taken so much of Khloe's life over the past year or more. So let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments in regards to Khloe and this whole story. I'm so proud of her for sharing her truth. Let's move on to Kim Kardashian. Now, Kim has had a lot of rumors that have kicked up in the news lately. We've seen a lot of rumors that are circulating around the internet with Kim and Odell Beckham Jr. Now, if you don't know who he is, Odell is the wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens, and it's really raised fans to question and look deeper into what the relationship could be. How is Odell tied in with this family? And honestly, I knew that he knew the family, but I didn't realize how long ago these two kind of go back in time with one another. Sources are opening up to set the record straight in regards to where Kim is standing, at least. Now, Kim's definitely open to love, but neither her nor Odell nor their representatives have come forward and confirmed or denied anything in regards to the dating rumors that have recently kicked up. Now, the wide receiver for the NFL team has a very vast history with the family, so much so that he was part of Kendall's brand Moon. If you guys know, Moon is Kendall Jenner's brand. You can find it. It's like a teeth whitening brand that's available in a lot of different retail stores. And he was a part of this campaign that she had going on back in 2017. And back in 2016, he was seen mingling with Khloe at a party thrown by Drake. So Odell definitely goes back in time with the Kardashians. Now, a source stated to E! stating, quote, "Kim and Odell are friends and have a lot of mutual friends in common. She's not seriously dating anyone at the moment, but open to finding love again if she meets the right person. Right now, the main focus is on her kids and on her business." I don't know about this, you guys. Let me know all of your thoughts on this. Do you guys like the idea of Kim and Odell? We saw that in the most recent trailer for the Kardashians, which will be coming out out very shortly on Hulu for the brand new season. We saw in the trailer that Kim was mentioning about getting good vibes and wanting good vibes. So the question is, people, does Odell have those good vibes? I do like the fact that he has history with the family, but I'm curious to know whether or not this is actually something that Kim is entertaining. Do you think that we are going to see or hear anything of this in terms of the show? I don't know. I'm shocked by this. I'm still processing personally, and I will get back to you on whether or not I personally am invested quite yet. I still want to see where these rumors transpire and where they go, but let me know all of your thoughts down below. Next up, we have Dave Portnoy. He is claiming that Travis Kelce is using the Taylor dating rumors that have recently kicked up for clout. Now, it's no secret that Dave has an opinion to share pretty much when it comes to anybody and anything. I don't know if you guys are very familiar with Dave Portnoy. He owns the iconic brand and company that's been around for quite a bit now, and it's called Barstool Sports. He's also the host of the BFFs podcast with Brianna Chicken Fry and Josh Richards. Now, he is definitely opinionated, but a lot of people are thinking that he's hitting the nail on the head when it comes to this, and his inner Swiftie is showing. Now, Dave reposted a blog from his employee, and in the blog it was indicating that Travis was using Taylor for clout. Now, Dave took to Twitter to then write, quote, "Again, side with Keegs. I'm sick and tired of the Kelce brothers." Then Dave went on to mention that he didn't want to give the brothers any more attention. Now, Dave has very much sided with Taylor for quite some time. He is a diehard Taylor Swift fan, which I'll be honest, I didn't know this of Dave Portnoy at all. I feel like Dave is the epitome of like the stereotype man. So like knowing how much he loves Taylor Swift is like endearing to me. I think it's precious and I like it. He called her mother, and he posted on Instagram as well, and he wrote in his Instagram story this was on a different day, stating, quote, "Wouldn't be my first choice, but mother works hard to provide for us. She is allowed to have fun too." And if you think that it stops there with Dave voicing his opinion in terms of these Travis rumors, it does not. He's evolved to loosely approving the relationship now. I'm bringing it as close to present day as I can for when you guys are watching this video. And he gave kind of a backhanded compliment, backhanded comment, what have you. And he wrote on a blog stating, quote, "So I bet he likes the idea of dating Taylor more than actually dating her, but that's okay. Taylor loves dating big name celebs who are sure to break her heart. So why not a football player over some DJ or musician?" I'm so curious to see what you guys have to say. Again, let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think that Dave, being a Swiftie, first of all, did you expect this? I didn't expect it. Did you expect it? Because I didn't, if that's not abundantly clear by now. Do you think that Taylor is actually dating Travis? Do you think that he's using her for clout? Do you think that Travis needs to use Taylor for clout is another question. I mean, I've known of him for many years. I've known of him as an NFL player. I feel like he's not necessarily a household name, but I feel like he's famous enough, I guess. But Taylor's one of the biggest superstars on the planet Earth itself, so maybe that's what he's after. I don't know. I thought maybe he does like her because of the amount of effort that he was putting in trying to give her a friendship bracelet at her concert, but who knows? Who knows? So let me know all of your thoughts down below in terms of that. Now, speaking of some drama, let's shift gears to some reality tea. Teresa Giudice has inferred that the Real Housewives cast, the Real Housewives of New Jersey, they break production rules. Teresa became very candid on her podcast, opening up about co-stars and how they break the rules when it comes to being on set. Now, apparently they're posting pictures when they're filming, which is not allowed, and there are actually cameras in the background, which is even worse because nobody wants to know exactly what's coming down the pipeline when it comes to reality TV, because reality TV is filmed a decent amount of time in advance, and you want to stay as present in that moment as particularly possible. That's what production wants. Now, she was evidently very bothered by this. She went on to claim that whenever she joins in with the crowd to take the pictures too, she's alluded that she gets some flack for it. Now, she mentioned on the podcast stating, quote, "Why is it okay for them to break it and not me?" This is in reference to the rules. Continuing on, stating, quote, "Like, I really follow the rules. Like, I don't break the rules." Oh, Teresa. All right, so let's move on. Let me know again all of your thoughts on this down below in the comment section, how you feel about this. Do you think that this is really as big of a deal as it may seem? I think Teresa has her hands full with several other things right now. So to be upset about something like this, like snapping a candid picture in the background showing that you're filming. That might not be the worst thing in the world when it comes to the things that Teresa now has to deal with. So speaking of reality TV stars and drama, like I mentioned before, let's take the drama up a notch. Now, Bachelor alum Clayton is now demanding a paternity test. Now, Clayton is in a paternity lawsuit with an anonymous 33-year-old woman who lives in Arizona. Now, keep in mind, she has decided to remain anonymous. The woman is allegedly pregnant with 2 children, with twins. She is due to give birth in February. Now, she claims that she's been in a one-night stand with Clayton that took place earlier this year in May. The woman allegedly had not been active with another man since 2022, and that was at the beginning of 2022. So it'd been well over a year since she had been with somebody romantically, like she was with Clayton. Now, allegedly, he sent a message to her, and it stated, quote, "I would like for you to get an abortion if you are pregnant with my child," which I still don't believe, but it doesn't really matter either way. If you do not, that's your choice. Then in that case, if it ends up being my child, I have decided that either you'll 100% take custody of the child or it will be put up for adoption. I will not be raising it in any capacity. Now, he believes that she is obsessed with him and that she's trying to date him, and he's also accused this anonymous woman of taking different types of supplements, hormones, what have you, various drugs to alter the pregnancy ultimately. And he basically alleged this so much so until he witnessed her actually take a pregnancy test in front of him, and he purchased the pregnancy test and provided it himself. So the conclusion is that the woman is pregnant, and when they finally are getting around to do a paternity test will be 2 days prior to the court date that's going to take place for an early resolution conference. Now, keep in mind, they did have a previous date scheduled as well. That was supposed to take place in August for him to be able to take a paternity test, and ultimately he ended up canceling that appointment. I have no words when it comes to this. Let me know all of your thoughts on this down in the comments below. Did you expect for Clayton to be this type of a guy? Did you expect any of this at all? I am shook. I hope that the woman is okay, and I hope that regardless of whatever happens with the paternity test, that the woman is able to raise her twins in the best capacity possible that she is able to provide for these 2 children. I hope that she is supported by friends and family, and that's all I have to say on that. Let's go ahead and wrap it up with Dancing with the Stars as they pay homage to late judge Len Goodman. He was the Dancing with the Stars head judge for 31 seasons, and unfortunately, he passed away this past April after retiring at the age of 78. Now, during Tuesday's premiere episode, there's going to be a very intentional moment to unveil the new redone Mirrorball trophy. Now, it's going to be called the Len Goodman Mirrorball trophy, and it's going to have the same vibe and mimic the same spotlight style as the Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy that takes place during the Super Bowl. So basically, picture what happens during the Super Bowl in Dancing with the Stars world. Now, Len, obviously, like I mentioned, was present for every single season of the show for 31 seasons, and fans can expect throughout this season to be able to continue to see homage that is going to be paid to Len through a very beautiful and proper montage and look back at his legacy and illustrious career. Now, the premiere is this Tuesday, September 26th. It's going to be returning back to its original network on ABC, and it's going to be on Hulu the next day. Now, co-hosts Julianne Hough and Alfonso Ribeiro are going to be leading the way, and fans could not be more excited for this season. Let us know your favorite couple down below in the comments, who it is that you guys are pulling for, maybe somebody that you are not expecting to see in the lineup for Dancing with the Stars. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, I'm Hannah Fletcher. That is the recap that I have for you all today. Let me know all of your thoughts on any of these topics or all of these topics down below in the comments section. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you guys like this video if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button and turn those notifications on so you don't miss out anytime that we upload a brand new video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.